Have you ever experienced this scene? The night is calm, the darkness is gentle, yet inside your head there's a raging storm. You replay an old moment, a word you said wrong, a strange look you couldn't interpret, a small decision that may not have been right, an incident that's long gone but feels alive again, looping endlessly in your mind, each replay worse than the one before, more disturbing than you imagine. I've been there too. I would lie down to rest, but my mind felt like an interrogation room, displaying every mistake, every regret, every embarrassing moment in painful detail, until I reached a turning point, a moment where I asked myself, am I the one steering my mind? Or is my mind steering me? That was where the journey began, a journey unlike motivational books or feel-good advice, but a passage through the corridors of the psyche, deep into my own mind. Your mind doesn't need solutions, it needs commands. Overthinking isn't a sign of intelligence like people assume, it's a mental trap you fall into while chasing a comfort that analysis will never give. The more you think, the more questions appear, and the further answers drift away. Why? Because an anxious mind isn't searching for truth, it's searching for survival scenarios, for the next imagined disaster, for a past unfinished and a future unprepared for. So what now? Stop the spiral now. Don't wait for calm. Give your mind a direct order, stop now. It seems simple, but it works. Say it internally with firmness, like disciplining a rebellious mind, enough, that's enough. Then move immediately. Stand up, wash your face, move your body, hold something in your hands, because an overwhelmed mind doesn't quiet through thinking, but through action. And if the thoughts return after minutes? Normal. Repeat the command. Each time you say stop, you rewire your mind and take one step out of the spiral. But this is only the beginning. Do you know the strongest weapon against overthinking? A weapon most people never notice, yet it can split your anxiety in half and bring you instantly back to the moment. Get ready for the next paragraph. It might change your definition of mental control forever. Allow yourself not to know. Peace begins with acceptance, not understanding. Most people who overthink don't suffer from the situation itself, but from their desperate struggle to interpret it. The problem isn't the event, it's your obsession with analyzing it. Why did it happen? Why did they say that? Were they trying to hurt me? If I acted differently, would I regret more or less? Endless questions drag you out of the present and bury you in doubt. Here comes the liberating surprise. Not everything in life is understandable, and not every word deserves analysis. Peace doesn't come from full explanations but from the courage to say, I don't know, and maybe I don't need to know. This simple sentence, if said sincerely, frees your mind from the prison of infinite questions and grants a silence that feels like breathing after drowning. Acceptance isn't surrender, it's choosing peace over exhaustion. The more you force yourself to decode everything, the more chaos grows inside you, turning your mind into a stage of nonstop inner arguments. But clarity dawns the moment you whisper, yes, the situation is unclear, but I don't have to solve it now. Nor prove anything to anyone. That's when the first step toward freedom begins. You'll feel your thoughts soften, your inner voice calm down, as if you're telling it, relax, we're not in a war. That's where real stillness begins. But don't get too comfortable, what's coming next is deeper and stronger, a step that attacks overthinking at its roots. Do you have the courage to go further? Keep reading, real change begins here. Break the illusion. Don't take every thought as truth. Let me share with you a secret that changed my life. Your thoughts are not facts. It may shock you, but the mind doesn't show you reality, it shows you a story tinted by your fears, your old wounds, your past failures. When a voice inside says, no one will love you, you'll fail again, don't speak or you'll regret it, you are not seeing reality, you are seeing fear dressed as wisdom. In psychology this is called negative bias, the mind's natural tendency to expect the worst, not because it's cruel, but because it's trying to protect you. But this protection often becomes a mental cage. And the solution isn't fighting the thought or forcing yourself to believe the opposite. It's something smarter, detach from it. When a heavy thought appears, say, this is just a thought, not a truth. I'll let it pass. Imagine your mind as a sky and the thought as a cloud. You watch it drift, but you don't chase it or cling to it. You observe, breathe, and let it go. Do you know what happens then? The thought loses its power. It turns from a storm into a distant sound. And with repetition, its terrifying grip dissolves. But wait, the next thing might be the most powerful of all. There is one method that forces your mind to occupy itself with something else automatically, a method used by experts in mental discipline. Occupy your mind before it occupies you. Intentional movement kills tension. Overthinking doesn't usually start in chaos, it grows quietly in empty moments. When your day lacks purpose, your body is still, and your mind is jobless, it fills the void with what's easiest: fear, regret, anxiety. Here lies the secret: don't ask your mind to be quiet, give it work. But not just any work. The difference lies in intention. Are you moving to escape your thoughts, or to reclaim control? Start with simple tasks but with focus. Clean your desk slowly while noticing every item, take a walk and count your steps, or change your usual path to awaken your senses, wash dishes while tracking the flow of water, or do a 4 for breathing exercise. These are presence practices. Each mindful moment forces your mind back into the now and uproots overthinking. Over time, something remarkable happens. Your mind begins associating peace with intentional action and replaces mental chaos with real progress. Imagine beginning your morning with a single conscious action and sensing your entire day shift. Negative thoughts weaken. Anxiety softens. Overthinking was never a sign of awareness, it was a soft-walled prison you got used to. You assumed anxiety was part of your identity, that overanalysis is caution or intelligence. But peace doesn't come from thinking more, it comes from stopping at the right moment, from the bravery of letting things slip by without carrying them all. Your mind won't quiet itself, you must train it. Teach it that silence is strength. Don't believe every thought. Don't run after every question. Some questions are meant to be ignored, not answered. Remember this: your mind is a tool, not a master. If you don't take control of it, it will take control of you. Now you have two choices: return to the same loop, the same voices, the same cycle, or start using these tools right now to restore balance to your mind and your life. 8 minutes may be enough to transform your thinking forever, if you decide to begin.